97.1, good to have you aboard. I want to apologize. I just said it to Sully in the show open. I get it. It sounds good. I know he's fully erect. It's not a local team. Yeah, we cannot go that long on that. My God.
It's history.
Listen.
It's history, my friend.
Oh, there's no denying it.
That's what everybody's talking about.
Right, but you can't go
in the sports world.
You can't go 2 minutes on that.
Yes, you can.
No,
Michael, stop it.
If
it was the Penguins, I would agree with you.
Are we a Detroit radio show?
It was 150. It wasn't 2, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. During the break, I'll tell you who you sound like. I don't want to get in trouble to lead a show.
Tell me what's going on locally that's exciting.
Oh,
how about the Tigers? Let's talk about the Tigers. Let's do a nice intro for them.
I couldn't possibly do it. I like the intro. I'm just saying it was too long. It was self-serving.
Well, of course.
Of course it was. Look at the guy.
Well, look. The guy is head to toe LeBron James and Cavs today.
Right. Look,
he's happy. Fully erect.
But he's a Pistons fan.
Yes.
Okay.
It's such a great day to see you two. What a beautiful day just to be at work and just to be alive. This is fantastic, guys.
See, he's happy.
Do you ever feel sad that you take this much pride in another man's accomplishments?
He's my favorite player. We did it. We got it done, and we of all the hate, you know what? And people can hate all they want because I've dealt with it for years. And quite frankly, screw all you guys because today is when everyone can shut up and all the LeBron haters can finally realize that he's legit and he deserves to be one of the greatest players of all time.
That's a big. That's big talk from a guy who picked against his team headed to the fourth quarter last night.
Yeah, that's true.
I upped all of my bets going into Game 7.
Really? Last night, in front of me and Terry, I asked both of you. 1-point game. I said, fellas, call your shot. Who was the one person in the room who picked the Cavs to win the game?
You got a good call.
You picked against them.
And you know what, Mike?
Your quote was, sadly, Golden State. I went, Mike, you're not losing this game. Golden State is giving you the big, and guys, I have to edit this, so use your imagination what the second word really is. Golden State put in, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson especially, one of the biggest broke duck performances I have ever seen. You were not losing that game. Last night I played your therapist. I'm going, Mikey, you got this. You're up 4 with 10 seconds to go. I'm going, Sully, you're golden. Your boy's going to do this.
I wanted to hit double zeros. And you know what, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, you know what makes it better? If me, of all people, were questioning LeBron and Cleveland's ability to get it done in the fourth, and he overcame my odds, we can do anything now.
Oh, wow.
I paid my dues.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. You cannot play this. This is a Detroit radio show. You cannot. People, here's what I want to do.
He's out of control.
Think about all the hate.
We've lost cabin pressure.
All the hate over the years. He finally did it. Finally. And today we can reap all those rewards. It's about damn time something like this happened.
Well, here's what I'd like to do all right, you need to power this music down. All right, here's what I want to do. I didn't plan on going this route, but Sully's really inviting this. If you want to just get in early to give Sully a piece of your mind, you are welcome to. He's inviting it. We have lots to talk about with the NBA Finals. People like Sully, we're going to get to guys like him a little later. He is adorned in a Cavaliers/LeBron hat. It's a Cavs shirt with LeBron James. Literally, he's got a life-size LeBron James on his chest. Okay.
And I'm proudly wearing it today, Mike.
It is. I tell you what. It is one of the
Why
ugliest.
don't you guys just do the segment over this music here?
It is one of the ugliest hats I've ever seen.
Oh, my God. He looks like an Italian circus clown.
Oh, and by the way,
can you please,
Mike? I tweeted out his outfit at Terry Foster 971.
I'm telling you, he's gonna
full gear.
He's gonna get whatever he deserves.
Can he go out in public
and
like that?
And that's great. All the haters can shut the hell up today because they need to sit and deal with what they just witnessed. No pun.
Here's what I don't understand, right? How do you take this much pride in another man's accomplishments in another city?
Isn't that the beauty of sports, being a fan?
No. Your team is the Pistons. You are a Pistons fan.
But I'm a LeBron fan, and my LeBron fandom trumps my Pistons fandom.
Then you're not a fan at all.
I'm a weird sports fan, but I'm a fan of LeBron.
No, you're not a sports fan at all.
I'm a huge sports fan.
No, you're a LeBron butt boy. You are the reason people hate LeBron the way people hated Kobe. They have this ability to take fans in other cities, somehow have them root against their own teams, and then travel along in a circus cart with them. Like, I love Boogie Cousins, right? I am a DeMarcus Cousins slappy. I would be his agent if he would allow it. But if
He's not that great.
But if the Kings played my Celtics, I'd hope for DeMarcus Cousins to roll his ankle and the Celtics in 4.
Well, it's personal to me though because I've gotten because over the years I've gotten into so many and I mean this heated debates, near fights about LeBron and his legacy and stuff like that. So for him to finally do this and have such a signature moment, it's outstanding.
All right, wait. Let me say something.
Go ahead.
Mike, and I actually disagreed with Mike on this, but let me bring up this point. He brought up going to the funeral or observation of someone you did not know. You're taking it to a different level by getting into a fight with someone you know over a man that you don't know. Isn't that?
No, because he's been my favorite player ever since he was a junior in high school.
And you're willing to fight for him.
I've always been a huge. There's a couple things, especially working this job that you hold on to. And my fandom for LeBron is the main thing.
No, look, the bottom line is this. You're a wacko. That's all there is to it. We all like players. We all like sports. How you ever could root against your own team based on liking another player, that's something in your head that's not right. And it's all head-to-toe Cavs routine. I know you're playing it up for today. It doesn't make sense to anybody except you, which is amazing.
But
it's simple.
It's
really
possible. It's possible for this to happen. In the NBA, it is the one sport where a lot of people root for the individual rather than the team.
No,
they root for Kobe
there
and Jordan.
Exceptions. The Tom Brady fan. Don't tell me.
No, I agree with you, but the NBA is infiltrated with this more than any sport.
Here's the bottom line, okay? Before we get to any of our takes on the game, and I have several. I want to at least open the phone lines to this because Sully's basically inviting this in, and I feel like we should just get it out of the way right now. Give me one word to describe Sully and his fandom. He's a Piston fan, sort of, who goes head-to-toe Cav gear / LeBron gear, celebrated the championship last night like it was his team. Terry and I watched the game with him.
Oh, and in fact, if this was a multimillionaire, he'd be in Vegas right now partying with the Cavs.
But do you know a fan like this? Maybe Terry and I are out of touch. Maybe Terry and I just aren't hip.
There's just such a difference between being a fan of a team and a fan of an individual. There's both.
Except nobody takes being a fan of a player to the level that you do.
I don't know. There's plenty of people that loved Kobe, that loved Jordan.
Right, except if you're a Pistons fan and you like Kobe, that's fine. But you don't go full-on Laker gear and cheer against your team. That means you're not a fan of the team. It doesn't make sense. Like, I like lots of players, right? Like, okay, a lot of people, they've called in over the years and they go, oh, Mike is just horny for Aaron Rodgers. You would never see me root for Aaron Rodgers against my Giants.
And that's your prerogative. And you're entitled to do that.
I'm a normal human. That's the difference. There's a difference between prerogative and just being normal. You're the exception, not the rule. No, I don't know anyone like you. That's where I'm asking our listeners whether there are more of you or whether you're as big of a goofball as we are presuming. Terry doesn't want to say it because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but that's because you two are so close. 248-539-9797. I also would like to lead the program by telling you that Hatchet Man has not made eye contact with Sully through the entire first segment.
He's not looked at him.
Yeah, it's not a good scene behind the glass. We do have lots to talk about with the finals, and I want to get it to you. And we will give you some of those opinions next, but we do want to mix in this fandom question. When guys are the level of iconic star, and I want to call it, now LeBron has entered legend mode with this championship. They do have the ability to draw in fans, individual fans of the individual talents. But I've never seen anyone like Sully. I don't believe Sully is normal in any way here. I think it's unhealthy.
Sadly, I've seen and know a number of people like Sully, but it's not about LeBron James.
248-539-9797. We'll get your ticket, text, in a mix. And yes, I don't think you're going to get sizzling takes today. But I do think there is one thing you absolutely must say about LeBron James coming out of that final. I will give that to you next.